let's just get you details of the tariffs that were imposed by Donald Trump that have been halted for now, at least, while the US president has put a pause as far as tariffs on Mexico and Canada is concerned for about 30 days. This was after last-minute talks that took place on Monday. However, this is only for 30 days. Well, it is Justin Trudeau who's gone on to say that he had a very good call with the President of the United States, and that is when it got decided. And right after that call, he has also gone on to say that Canada would deploy nearly 10,000 frontline officers to help secure the border, and that lists the drug cartels as terrorists, and a crackdown as far as money laundering is concerned. So that is the message that Justin Trudeau has put up after the proposed tariffs that will be proposed, that have now been paused by President of the United States for at least 30 days, as this is the decision that has now been taken for now.
Donald Trump is spinning this as a win, both Mexico and Canada taking action after he threatened them with tariffs. He spoke to leaders of both countries on the telephone, describing the conversation he had with the Mexican leader as a very friendly conversation, and she has promised to post 10,000 Mexican troops along its border with the United States. Similarly, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau saying that he will put 10,000 frontline personnel along the Canadian border at the north of the United States. He's also said he'll appoint a fentanyl czar. He will redefine drug cartels as terrorist organizations. There will be eyes on the border 24/7, he says, and he's agreed to set up a joint strike force with the Americans, specifically targeting organized crime, fentanyl, and money laundering across the border. So big promises from both of these leaders. So far, the tariffs against China are still set to go ahead on Tuesday. They are at 10%. Those against Canada and Mexico were at 25%, although President Trump has said that he is due to speak with his Chinese counterpart, Xi Jinping, very soon. It's unclear, though, whether that conversation will lead to any change in this threat of tariffs. This is being spun as a win for Donald Trump, the fact that he is gaining leverage through using these economic weapons, but it could bring him difficulties domestically and politically, because he ran for office saying that he would bring living costs down for Americans, but just about every economist is saying that these tariffs and the threat of them are going to be negative for the economy, and they could cause prices to rise. Democrats are warning the same. Chuck Schumer, the minority Senate leader, saying that this will hurt Americans in the pocket. Donald Trump himself has acknowledged that, saying in a post on his Truth Social platform that there may be pain for American consumers, but that it will be worth any price that has to be paid. Kate Fisher, NDTV, Washington.